Hi, my name is Kimberly, and this is my last speech for my online public speaking class. And today I'm just going to be talking about my overall experience with this class. Now, at first I was hesitant to take a public speaking online because I knew I would have to post videos, and sometimes it's very nerve-wracking when you're making a video of yourself that you have to watch yourself, and it's definitely more nervous, but at the end of the day, you really have to think about not what's in front of you, but the people that are going to be listening to you and what you have to say. So some things that I didn't like about the class was in the beginning we had a couple introductory speeches that weren't graded, and it helped because sometimes like the initial fears, you have to get that all out of your system before you can really do a speech that means something to you and come in and have it come out pretty well. So those are some things I liked about the class. I also liked that you couldn't really procrastinate your speeches very much because you needed to submit a discussion post about your topic 2 weeks really before the actual speech was due. And then the next week you would have a research inventory where you would look up stuff and you kind of had a direction of where your speech was going to go. So with having those two assignments well before the actual speech was due, it helped prevent the procrastination, so you don't have to do the entire assignment in one night, which is usually what happens to me on a lot of other courses. So those are things that I really liked. The only improvement or change that I would really do to this class would be the timely manner in the grading by the professor, because I really felt like if the professor graded our research inventory before our speech was presented, then I would have had a better direction with where my speech was going to go, and if the professor had any critiques, it would really help guide my actual speech along and it would turn out a little bit better. But that's the only thing that I would actually change. So to get on to my least and favorite speeches, my least favorite I would say would be the speech of introduction, just because I don't really like talking about myself too much, and it definitely makes me more self-conscious, the fact that I'm telling people about myself and I'm worried about whether they're gonna judge me or not, especially to a class that I've never met, and it's just people online that are gonna be watching my video. So that was my least favorite. My favorite speech was the speech about heart disease, though, the informative speech. I really enjoy teaching at the hospital because I am a nurse, and I really like teaching other nurses, and I really enjoy the whole learning process. So to talk about heart disease, which is a really important topic to me, it made me excited to see what I could do in the future with that, because I really am interested in getting my master's degree one day in some type of education, whether it be public health or whether it be going back into the classroom and teaching future nursing students. So the last thing I want to talk about is advice to future students taking this class. I would suggest, above all, be yourself. I talked about nursing or the medical field in all of my speeches. My famous speech was Florence Nightingale, who was a nurse, and then my informative speech was about heart disease, and my persuasive speech was about legalizing physician-assisted suicide. And it was great because I was really passionate about what I was speaking about, which is my second piece of advice would be to speak about something that you are passionate about and that's important to you, because the speech is going to come out much better, and it's better for everybody if you know what you're talking about. So those are my two pieces of advice, and this assignment is actually my last assignment ever for my undergraduate degree, and I graduate next week with my bachelor's degree in nursing. So good luck to everybody else out there, and continue your education, and it's really important. And even though it seems like you'll never get done with school, there will come a time when you're done, and this is very exciting, finishing my last assignment. So thank you.